Hello and welcome back to Tekkit Speedrun with me, James ES. So today, I've not working on the base or mineral processing, finally. How good is that? It's amazing, right? Instead, this is the exploration episode. So you know the episode where I said all the stuff I said last time about building like a grid rail network that allows me to sort of explore the world one section at a time. Well, what I'm doing here is I'm building the first ever train station. They're all going to be built identical to each other. And right now I'm just gathering all the materials that I need to actually do it. But basically the idea is pretty simple. They're all the same. They're all going to have rails that go off in every direction. This is me just flying around trying to find the right location. Yeah, this big kind of floaty mountain thing was kind of annoying. I thought about building there because these mountains are going to be in the way, but then I thought, well, I could just tunnel through them. And I thought maybe on here, but I thought, well, I don't know if this island thing's going to be big enough. So in the end I settled for this area here. Then I started just thinking of a design. And so like the idea is it's going to have like a central column. So the first floor, it's just nothing, really. It's just the ground floor. Well, it's the entrance and exit, I guess. Then the idea is that the second floor is where the actual platforms are going to be. Because basically it's going to have like this sort of shape in the middle, this sort of almost as circular as you can get in Minecraft is basically what I was going for. But with a flat face on each side for a platform to be built onto, and this will connect to another building exactly the same 1,000 blocks away, but in each direction, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I didn't really actually do any exploring in this episode, because I'm obviously still building the station, and this will be the case until basically it's done. Then the exploring will start. I guess as I build the track, I'll be going over new areas. You get to see some new scenery, which will be nice. I'll tell you what, that jetpack is so useful. Not just for building. I mean, I didn't use it as much as I should have for building. Yeah, it was getting dark, so. The only thing is I have to turn the render distance down to short, because actually it wasn't as laggy this time, but especially over there, because I guess it's when I'm down where all the machines are, it's going to obviously a lot worse. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably... The thing is, I figured I can make tons of bricks and stuff using mineral processing just by tweaking a few of the things up on top of the mountain. The next episode will be working towards the space center, so basically building that passageway that leads to where the space center is going to be, which is under the water in the bay, which is like just opposite where the base is. I mean, you can see it on the map now in that pool of water there, or at least underneath it. And I've been like struggling to work out how I'm going to do it, because I'd love to do a proper underwater base. So I'm thinking there are two ways I can go about it. The really slow and painful way of actually diving down and building it under the water and then connecting from underneath, like by diving and literally building in water. Or which is what I'm probably gonna do is this, yeah, I was thinking, is this idea actually any better? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build from underneath, because that's where the entrance to the place is anyway. And then what I'm gonna do is it's all going to be like glass and stuff, so you can see the water and stuff. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I haven't completely got a perfectly clear idea of what it's going to look like yet, but I've got a rough idea, and it's going to be awesome, trust me. But what I'm going to do is then I'm sort of going to build it sort of just under the ground, close to the surface, and then I'm just going to excavate it basically by digging everything that's on top of it. That makes the most sense to me. I don't know. It's a bit of it's an awkward thing to do, building a base underwater. I remember it was like one of the first things I wanted to do when I was like learning Minecraft, and like the first time I played, I mean back in vanilla, was make an underwater base, and I made like an underwater like cow farm. It was quite cool, because grass blocks actually still grow underwater. I don't know why that mattered. It just looked really cool. I had a world where I messed around in creative mode, and oh yeah, I was getting coloured bricks because I want these things to look kind of cool. Thing is, I wanted white bricks, and you need bone meal for that, and I didn't have as much as I thought. Could have done with a bit more. This is generally like my kind of build style. I mean, I built a whole city in this kind of style. Oh right, I haven't even done the normal bricks yet. What am I talking about? Yeah, but I was trying to make white bricks. That's why I was, making a paintbrush and getting the dye. Also, yeah, later on I ended up fixing the the sheep farm that got demolished during my drunk session. Oh dear. I made a bigger one because now I can just fly in and out with the jetpack. It's a lot easier. Like, I don't even need a gate. That's another reason like jetpacks are freaking awesome. Yeah, it's just amazing. And yeah, this is like such a typical my kind of building that I've got. So the second level, like I said, is going to be where the platforms are. I'm not sure whether to build them suspended, or whether to just build another block of the building from the ground up. I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. One thing that has occurred to me is the rail going. Look, you can see where the way it's going to work, where each rail goes off in each different direction. But one thing that's going to be an issue is one of those railways is going to go through the base. I haven't thought that one through very well. Well, I mean, it's not the base yet. It's not extended that far. Oh yeah, and I'm still on a low power situation, despite having the server running, collecting energy. So at the end, what I did was I sort of went around and switched off all the ME systems, because I figured it's only since I added them that it seems to be draining all the power. Even though I've set like the power output to low and they don't take that much power. But then I looked in the controller and it showed all those freaking cables in the energy usage screen. So I'm guessing it costs energy to have a big load of cables. Yeah, this is me fixing up the sheep farm, which definitely needed doing. Kind of making the area look a bit prettier. Well, not really, just needed a place to shove my fences, get a couple of sheep in. And there we go. Then probably what I'm going to do later on is divide it in half. I mean, literally, sheep are actually quite important in Tekkit space because you need them for all the wires, or at least the Galacticraft ones. But you can obviously, they're good because you can get dye as well if you use the pulverizer. So what I'm going to do is put a split and divide it up so I can have different coloured sheep, because it's basically a way of getting unlimited dyes, which is pretty handy, especially if you want to colour your bricks. I'm surprised I haven't hit. Actually, I'm not that surprised. So I'm surprised I haven't hit a like a marble area yet underground with the quarries, but I'm on my second quarry and it's not really been doing much because it's just had no energy, where it's just not been charging up, or it's been charging up really slowly. This is where I made the coloured bricks to contrast with the other ones. Although I think they look too similar to the... See, this in the Tekkit Classic building like this, I would have used marble bricks, and I think that would have looked a bit better. These ones still look a bit too much like the grey ones, I guess because it's just the texture. It's just me being fussy. It looks fine. Yeah, and yeah. So the idea is this building is going to have 3 levels. So far, this is like the bottom level. So this is going to have the entrances, and then I might see. There's not going to be an entrance on every side, so I'm probably going to use one side to build like a staircase or something that goes up to the level where the... Or I could use ladders. I mean, ladders feel a bit lazy to me. You could just use ladders for everything, but yeah, I just wanted to grow the sheep farm a bit so I could get more white bricks, basically. And for that, you need wheat to breed the sheep. Actually, funny enough, this is one of the last things I did. God, these episodes feel like they go so... Like, compared to when you're playing, because I play for an hour and then I speed them up, like, by a factor of 4. And it's like... So, like, it's like nothing's happened. I haven't really done a massive amount in this episode. But that was like an hour of me playing. It's so weird. And when I'm recording it back, it always feels really short. And it always goes really quick. Probably because I'm just prattling on, to be honest. Well, yeah, this needed to be done. Okay, so what I've done is I've turned that ME system off, but there's enough power to turn it into sugar coal. So it means that in future, like in episodes where I need energy, I'll have a sort of reserve of sugar coal, so I can just switch the machine on and then get a load of power just as a boost, which is kind of the idea of that system anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I've literally, you know, I said I was going to play a new game every day and all of that. I haven't actually just had the energy, really. It's not like I've been doing much. I don't know, my sleeping patterns have gone really weird. But I think I've gotten back to right now. But I'm fucking knackered now. Like, I could so easily sleep, but I'm staying awake because I don't want to mess my sleeping patterns up. Because I've got like a kind of important job interview. I swear these jobs are like buses, right? Because just got a message about a temporary admin job till March, and I'm thinking, oh, but I've got this other job interview on Saturday, so I can't say yes to it in case I get the one on Saturday, which is for like a lot longer. Actually, no, I think they're about the same length. They're both temporary, but this other job's more substantial. However, I think I'll be better at admin than this other job. Oh god, I need to stop dodging out the way of the camera. Anyway, guys, enough of that rambling. This is the end of the episode. It does seem to be charging faster, but probably because it's sped up at 4 times speed. Anyway, have a nice day. This is James ES, Tekkit Speedrun. See you later. Look, he's even waving at you. Bye.